Now,
I can alta for People's Playground and relaunch
so
Minecraft.
yeah, now the stream is up now, and I'm just gonna give context to why the fuck we took like a few hours.
Huey, my Minecraft's having problems.
That's your problem. I'm good.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
So what happened? Player fucked with the tick speed, made
I
it
just
what
firebombed the
20,000.
server.
Made the server couldn't handle it and would constantly crash. So
I
I
made
had
the
to
tick speed
give.
1 million.
Yeah. So then I had to give enough RAM for the server to turn on, change the random tick speed before it closed, and pray to God it worked. And it worked. Cool.
Don't do that one. You will just straight up break my
Let's
computer.
do slash TP.
You're fine.
A.
Who has an air siren in the background?
To me. Cool. Please, everyone take your seat. Wait, hold up. Are we missing someone? Peter. Feel like we're
Does someone have a trader siren going on right now?
Oh yeah, Grim. Oh shit.
Big Byra.
Hey Grim, you alright?
We're good. Good. We're good. It's fine.
Okay. Stay safe.
It's the purge. The purge is happening.
Hop on the
Everybody
server.
run.
Hop on the server. I got it up. Hold up. I think
Taking.
Please stop.
this server where's some redstone? This shall mark a day to be remembered.
Yeah, let me actually immortalize it in sign.
There you go.
Yeah.
Grim's fuck up. I
It's
didn't even spell
not
Grim
even
right.
Grims, it's just Gyms with a G.
Oh no, not again.
Grims. Okay. So now, Grim, we're waiting for you to hop on the server. Do you guys still feel like you're up for D&D or?
Yeah, doesn't matter to me.
Cool.
Not my D&D.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
need to be out of here by 10 at the latest, but
All right. No worries. This is obviously going to be a shorter one. So this is. Does anyone want to recap what happened last session, or?
I can if nobody else wants to.
I wasn't there, so I don't even know what happened.
Alright, so last we left off, we were traveling up to a archaeological dig site as far as we knew, in anticipation of helping out someone we'd heard about.
Good to know.
Yeah. We'd been told that she had been here previously, like several months ago. Was looking around for some assistance to help her do an archaeological dig. Didn't find any, so she went off on her own. Now, several months later, we're here, and we were going to try to follow in her footsteps, see if she still needed a hand, because she offered a huge bounty of gold coins. We made our way there. Along the way, however, our good robot, or sorry, not robot, our good Genasi friend ended up having several visions along the way of another Genasi-like creature and or spirit performing various tasks, as well as a deja vu-like feeling. Said imposter Genasi made their way into several caves, like fortifications, whatevers, and eventually to a strange statue reminiscent of an eye. However, that was much we got out of that. We then made our way to what appeared to be a hill, though we discovered was actually some sort of compound into the side of the hill, or possibly a hill built out of the compound. Either way, it was collapsed, and we were able to move enough rubble to make our way in and begin exploring some of the rooms, where we actually didn't explore all the rooms up top because we eventually found a secret stairway that led far, far down. However, we did find an old journal that apparently was belonging to one of our party members' brother, seemingly back before he became crazy, possibly. At least back when he was a cleric of these guys, as this entire compound appears to be of that white-robed order that we haven't learned too much about, but appears to have been a secret cultish orders of some form. If there was a name, I don't remember it, though. Either way, we began venturing down that secret staircase by murmuring a password out loud while praying, and discovered a set of guardians in front of the door. Stone statues that were able to speak. By just telling him we're here to go looking, they let us through, and we continued venturing deeper and deeper into this turns out to be a massive underground compound. Down there, we found more of the statues reminiscent of eyes, as well as entire lodging areas, like old cafeteria, and eventually a throne room, which had a mysterious orb that seemed to fit a mysterious orb-shaped keyhole, as well as a giant library that was mostly burned to the ground, because the entire place appears to have been abandoned. The only signs of life we've seen thus far were several interesting rat cairns, piles of bones of small creatures aligned into strange geometric patterns, though we've yet to figure out why that was. Nor have we seen anything sentient down here other than those statues on our way in. With the exception of a spirit bound to the library. I'm not certain if it's a construct or actually a spirit of somebody who passed. Either way, they have lost most of their memory to the fact that their memory was the library. And since the library was mostly burned, they are lacking facilities. We attempted to help them as much as they could, and they attempted to help us as much as we could. However, it's a bit of an impasse. When we last left off, we were taking a short rest in the library as one of our party members was scribing a book in attempts to give the library spirit more sanity and peace. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Cool.
Pretty good.
And
then God messed up the tick rate and we all got stuck for a bit.
Yes,
God,
Claire's
that's-
brother actually did it. Yes. We'll say that. That'll make more sense.
Damn you, Eric!
Shit, it's getting meta. Well,
Oh,
I
he
think,
strikes again.
I think that is it. If you guys are all okay, let's head to
From
where we
now
last
on.
left off.
From now on, whenever anything happens with the server, we have to blame Eric. Like, damn you, Eric!
Yes.
And then a random viewer will be like, what the hell did I do?
Still hate the way you wrote Eric, honestly. Hate it.
No, I did it on purpose. It was intentionally meant to make people really, really angry.
Alright, so what map are we in?
The
We are
temple,
in the
and where you
library.
last left off was the,
My character.
the library. Everyone is in the library. Now, this is how we're gonna do it. Who wants to spend their time in the library to get more information?
I'm happy to.
Go.
Thing.
Now who wants to go explore a bit more of the area or shit like that?
I do.
Okay.
I would highly recommend not going behind any locked doors, because if there is anything...
I can't place any blocks. What happened? Did I accidentally put myself into spectator? I might have. Sorry, not spectator, adventure. Alright, we're good.
So I'm gonna send my little homunculi servant with you, just to make sure that you don't die or that the ticks feed.
Okay, where have we not explored? I was not here last week.
Okay. Sure. You can do that.
Where haven't we explored?
Wait, you want to go off alone?
I get the
If
whole
you're
homunculus with
about
you.
to be heading off alone, I'm going to say no and try to restrain you. I'm not having party members get TPK.
I have my spider with
I
me.
just want to
Anything
gather
happens, we can
context.
go grab him.
Yeah, we can go collect his corpse when he's eaten. What if he's on the other side of the area when some monster hops out of the wall? Y'all
fast.
ever seen an Umber Hulk?
What's that?
Faster than you!
You sure?
Yes!
Uh,
Can it magic better than me?
It can confuse you with a gaze and climb through walls.
Okay, how about this? If I run into anything, I'll summon an animal. Okay?
And then it'll eat the animal too!
Well, no, the
Giving
animal
them
will be
appetizers
distraction.
doesn't
No,
keep you
that's
alive.
That's the distraction while I run away.
And what if you get ambushed before you see anything?
That won't happen.
Alright. I mean, if you die, I'm not coming to save you then. I'm not risking my life for some sort of idiot with a complex.
So yeah,
Fair enough.
I'm gonna send my spider with him, and like
I got a spite in.
basically.
so we got.
I would not even risk your spider. That thing's 100 gold pieces.
It's worth more than him, I guess.
If he's acting like this, that's my opinion on it.
I mean, hey, he has extra spells with him then, if he takes the spider. So I can cast spells through the spider.
Oh, yeah, that means you can keep eyes on me.
That
Yeah.
too.
All right, well I'm going. I didn't get to play last week. I didn't do what?
Okay.
Is it sort of crush, or is everyone just not moving?
First, this is what we're gonna do. Claire, you're gonna stay here, look for more information. Am I correct, or you want to do something else? Oh wait, no. Claire is busy with creating that little contraption. So yeah, you're gonna be too busy with that. Higgs, you're busy with getting information. Claire, make sure your girlfriend checks the text I sent her. Grim, what is your character doing? You see Verk and Claire's homunculi like go out and explore, and you see Johan's character stay and look around for more information.
I would like to peek around the library and see where I can
Sure.
find
Okay.
any like secret entrances or something like that.
I told her to check her texts, and then she looks at it, she goes, yeah. And I'm like, I'm assuming you're not allowed to tell me? She goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, of course.
So hold up. Let me just do. Could someone do /stop time and to make it night?
Yep.
Also, I'm asking you all as players, if possible, make sure you're in a dimly lit area. I understand if some of you can't, completely understandable.
That's day. That's there you go.
Missed a 0.
So yeah, make sure if you can to make your room as dark as reasonable. You know, I don't want you guys falling over when you're trying to grab some water.
Okay.
All
The
right.
only glow is the
my
glow
bright-
of my monitors.
Literally 0. There is nothing I can do except maybe patch up a hole in the wall that has like connection to another room.
Okay.
Or
This is
like
I want you and Johan to roll 2D, like both of you to roll a D100.
Me?
No. Grim and Johan. Claire, your character
that
is
be
too
plus
busy
perception?
with building their little
Or investigation?
contraption. Where he does like what 1d6 frost damage.
It was a cross ray, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Hold up. Let me double. It's a level.
Ray of frost.
Isn't that a cantrip or is it?
Yeah, it is a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But it will consume a crystal. Like one of
Only I
those
knew how to
ice
make
crystals, like I said earlier.
We could probably propagate it.
Could I consume a spell slot to replicate the crystal?
I mean, I just try putting it in a cold area and see if it grows bigger.
We'll see.
Point.
So yeah, you're busy doing that for the past 4 hours. Now what? Hold up.
why are you stuck in a cobweb?
Yo.
Yeah, that would-
Okay. Grim,
Ray of Frost will help a lot because it allows you to like basically
Yeah.
stun enemies. I'm not
Grim,
quite
as
sure
you're
what the-
through the library, you get a weapon. You find a very, very old dagger. Almost
That's my third one.
half burnt, and when you pick it up, you feel it automatically attuned to you. Like this dagger is yours.
Great, but now we got cursed items.
And
Yay.
this is what you see. Almost instinctively, you know if you throw this, it will come back to you.
Oh, cool! It's like mine, except for mine isn't cursed.
That is like and I would say it's shaped in any way you prefer.
Oh,
And
it's a molding dagger.
What is this?
at the bottom, there is an engraving that could be an M or a W. You're not sure what orientation it is.
Are
Eric.
we really sure of the orientation of anything?
Like Dinkelbird.
Oh, sorry about that. So yeah. Higgs,
Me.
you get a scroll of fireball.
Oh shit. So our artificer can cast that, but that's extremely useful.
But I can also possibly replicate it. Yeah. okay.
No.
Why not?
That's not how that works, unfortunately.
Fuck you, you're not a wizard. Get better.
Wouldn't I be able to? Hold on. Wouldn't I
Spell
be
scribing is different than replicating a magic item, which in itself, rules is written, you can just make a magic item, you don't have to replicate something.
there?
So yeah.
I could
Now,
store that in something.
before I continue with the information you both would have obtained from lurking in this library, I'm going to quickly turn the camera to Verk and the homunculi. Now, Verk, you have two main areas you can go where you haven't explored yet. Basically, I already said it earlier, so I'm not might as well. The forge, and another area that's closer, but you haven't looked in yet. So,
Don't
Well-
go somewhere we haven't gone.
well,
Don't die,
Verk,
please.
Verk, please place your character down.
A little bit in the forge,
So-
but
All right,
not a whole lot.
just keep moving your character. I'll keep an eye.
At this point, just walk to where you want to end up going.
Yeah, just place wherever your character wants to go. You enter back into the room where you saw the giant eye that was glowing. To my knowledge, Claire or Higgs has that. Not sure.
I believe I currently have it? Or no, it was picked up by the mage hand, wasn't it?
Yep.
So I don't know who would have grabbed it from that.
We don't want to touch it directly.
Yeah, so I would have put it in my money pouch, I guess.
Yeah, I scooped it up with mage hand and I put it in your pouch and I like patted it a couple times and I'm like, that's probably fine.
This is the entrance where you're currently at. Everywhere that is lit, is where you have been. Okay, please place your character. As you enter this room, you can feel a little bit of heat blowing your way, and as a lizard, I would say it feels good. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can see rubble everywhere. Like, this part of the compound has lasted longer. Well, hasn't lasted as long as the rest. Claire, your homunculi. Does your homunculi have anything like magic sight or no? It doesn't. If I don't.
It does not.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
But I can cast detect magic through my homunculi.
Just to double check. Where did I put it?
I'm probably not gonna do that. But
Okay. Verk, where do you go? Hunter, you good? Oh, we can't hear you if you're talking.
I can't hear him either.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's fine. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Okay. I need to go help my mother. I will be
Hello?
less than a minute.
There we
Yes,
go.
we can hear you. Okay, never mind.
All right. I'm going to stealth before advancing.
You.
Okay,
I won't have you roll anything. You stealthily walk in. To your left, you would be able to spot a hole, almost like a receptionist area, kind of.
Okay.
And you
Like
can
a
look through, and
counter-
there's a few chests.
I'm gonna crawl through there.
As you crawl through, you hit a little bit of a. Well, it's very crumbly, I guess. So you do. It isn't too comfortable, but you still manage. As you walk
Okay.
through, as you like look through the chests, you can find most of them empty, but one of them being filled with rusted swords. It is almost a miracle that these swords have not just withered away from time. And strange enough that there is very much little moisture in the air, so the fact that it's rusting at all is surprising.
I'm gonna grab one of the swords.
Sure. You grab one of the rusty swords.
All right. Rusty sword.
It is a short
Uh,
sword. Like, it has, like, name-wise, it's basically a short sword for damage, but rather than, it's just a D4 instead of whatever it uses.
It's a D4 instead of D6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna exit through again.
As you crawl through, you can feel a almost heartbeat deeper in.
I'm definitely going to stealth for even more stealth now.
Alright,
I'm gonna keep
stealth.
going.
As you stealth through, you do see a bunch of rubbles. You can make out some of them being ores of some kind. Not sure what. Rocks are just rocks, really, to you.
Yeah. Rock
You
is
know
rock.
that my spider is crawling in front of him, like on the wall. He's like, sort of like going.
Do I see all of this? Do I see this?
See what? What?
Do I see this? The stairs.
The stairs? Yes, these stairs. Yes, you do see them.
Are you able to see in the dark? Does your
I have dark vision.
Okay, good.
Even then, there's a light emanating from the bottom.
Okay, well, I'm gonna carefully work my way down.
As you go in, you notice lava everywhere. You can
Oh.
feel the heat. It is almost pleasant, almost, with a furnace still active. Most of the tools are basically almost completely used on the point of breaking. And you can feel a heartbeat. Thump, thump,
Where do I feel it coming from?
thump. From the giant pool of lava.
I'm gonna toss one of the rusted sword I grabbed in.
Claire, please place. Okay, you placed your homunculus there. You
Why'd you do that?
hear a very, very deep growl. Not of anger, not of hatred of anything. More like something waking up after a very, very long sleep.
Homunculus, come here. I'm gonna grab the homunculus.
I like jump on top of his sleeve and crawl up it.
I'm gonna pull out one of my swords just in case.
a being of lava itself comes out.
Hello?
Oh my god. It's been such a long nap. Where is everyone?
I don't know, man.
He looks at you, then looks at your weapons, and then he pulls out that sword. You don't seem like going to the forge.
No. This place is abandoned.
Ugh. Well, wait a minute. He looks at your bow. Jesus, how old is that? When's the last
I
time
don't
you
know, like-
actually took care of it?
You're supposed to do that?
He looks like a
I think-
dwarf that was insulted about his tools.
Well, I mean, this is like my fourth one.
The spider bites you.
Pass it here.
Oh, okay.
Pass it.
I'll take my,
I
I'll unsling my bow and hand it to him. Like,
You
toss it
can
to him.
see a look of not rage, but a bit of disgust on the poor workmanship. What? Who
I think
who
the
built you
spider-
this? This could barely
Me?
last one generation.
I made it.
Well, you need to work better on your craftsmanship. And
The
you can
spider nods his head in agreement.
even the funny-looking spider agrees. Oh my
He's
god!
gets all like giddy, like all like proud of itself.
You see the person grab it and use the metal to replace a bit of basically the metal from that rusted sword. He is using it to replace the wood on the actual bow,
Okay.
switching out the like string with basically very, very, very thin iron. So basically,
Oh,
and like spinning it again for like, you know, how basically turning your bow out of metal, and you can tell with each thump from his hand, from each wave of heat that he's imbuing with this weapon, you can tell he has done this, and he has enough experience to even rival the most proficient dwarves.
oh.
Spider's gonna like watching in awe, like sort of like a kid looking through a candy shop window.
And
With
as he,
wide
That's
eyes.
that he's ruining your bow, though.
Yeah.
An iron bow is useless.
An iron bow and iron bow string, both completely useless. Can't really hunt with those. They
and
will just, snap.
Well, not snap.
Yeah.
It's going to have a draw strength of hundreds of pounds, like an old style crossbow. You're not going to be able to actually pull.
Yeah.
Here- here's what happened. So, as he gives you back, the bow itself is in several segmented parts with a glowing red type of energy in between the parts, holding it together. So it's actually possible to pull it back and shoot. It's like physically it's acting like a hinge.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay, so as you do, you can see basically conjuration magic.
Hmm.
Now, as he gives it back, here, this should at least last, like what? You lizard people, at least 10 generations? Just make sure to keep it up properly. If you don't respect your tools, they won't last.
I'm back, Huey.
So,
That's what the heavy breathing was.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's just
Honest.
still just a normal bow. Okay.
Just
So
wanted
the,
to see what the action was down at the bonfire.
so
Oh,
the
I'm a
spider is going to, yeah. So the spider is gonna do a little bit of magical tinkering. it's going to like clap its hand on the gonna clap its hand on top of the bow, and it's gonna like make sort of like an insignia
A-
sort
As
of your choosing.
as you try to do that, your spider, it's still hot metal and it was just freshly built, so he gets
Oh,
burned
no.
a little.
Oh.
And oh yeah, I forgot you could burn. Give me a moment. And basically, he casts some kind of transmutation magic. And basically, a leather strap around the bow where you would put your hands appears. So it's actually, you can hold it without burning yourself.
Okay. I'll take the bow back.
Your
I will.
Well, hold up. You had a longbow, right?
Yes.
Let me just double check if I scaled it properly. So,
Yeah.
oh.
I think the spider's gonna like try to sort of like magically like put a emblem or a symbol on it of
So,
their choosing.
as the bow, as you put your hand on the bow, you feel the same pulse. Okay. You can feel the same pulsating energy of life in the bow as the one you feel from the actual elemental.
Neat.
There. A proper weapon for a proper huntsman. Make
Thank
sure,
you.
like I said, it should last you about 10 generations, but keep it well maintained. You soldiers, honestly. If you don't mind me asking, why did everyone leave?
I don't know.
Ugh,
I just got here.
Okay. Can I? All right. This is gonna be.
Okay,
sort of-
so is it just a bow still? Okay.
wait, first,
Nothing changes.
your bow does the same amount of damage, but you get to add a D4 fire damage.
Oh. Okay.
Kiwi, what did I
So
miss
is it
the
like
entire time I was
enchanting the
gone?
arrows every time it shoots?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it
So
doesn't replace anything. For example, if you shot an arrow that already did a D4, it'll add to it. So
I'd like to cast dancing light and like basically do like a light show of why everybody left the facility, if that is in my knowledge.
that would not.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
not
we
at
have
this
no
cur-
idea why they left yet.
Not at this current moment. Now,
Oh?
No, Eric did something as
It's
far as we can tell, but that's it.
Giant glowing ball of light that just says "We don't know."
Verk, I will say that take your time to go back to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Now this is what, with the collective help of Johan and Metal, this is what you're able to piece together. That there was a war with a person called the Black Stranger. A creature of unknown origins to them is somehow in multiple different worlds at once, and their job was to take care of them. Now, you also see schematics of a pendant of sorts. You're not sure what it could be for, but it's a pendant.
And is this recent notes, or is
No,
this like lore of the cult
This-
itself?
This is lore, everything. This is like all the information you can gather up within the library.
Well, this stuff, did this happen recently, or is this why this faction was founded? Sort of thing. How long has this been around, pretty much?
Long enough for it to be hard to tell when exactly, because you can't really tell by how how withered the pages are. Can't really tell by that.
They don't have any dates or anything written down? No, it's been 30 seasons since Event A.
Oh,
sort of
okay.
stuff.
I thought you were asking like 16th century kind of exact dates. You can't tell exactly, but you can tell these are from Succession. So the first one would be the discovery of the Black Stranger. The pendant would have been a little bit after that, or like after that. And the last few notes that you can tell is how the Black Stranger has been growing stronger. It's been gathering a lot more of itself. And to combat that, they made a plan. Their idea was to gather all of the Black Strangers being into one place and to defeat it then and there. You can see plans for provisions here and there, like maybe an art. This is like a very well trained army with a very large budget kind of level. And you can see the last date you can tell is actually discovered by Grimm's character, Metal. And when you open it up, the book, it isn't an official one. It looks like a rushed journal entry at most.
Interesting.
Even through the scribbles, you can tell through the handwriting what it says. And the last words, well, the last entry would be someone declaring that with the help of Eric and everyone else, all their friends, all the individuals by name, they would be able to do it. And once they've done it, they'd be sharing drinks for the rest of the night.
By it, you mean defeating this thing?
Yes, the Black Stranger.
Okay.
It
Interesting.
To add on, it tells about a portal system, basically. Something similar to what you all have experienced when you were shot to this world, but not quite. It is also in the books that you can tell. Higgs, you open up this book. On the cover, it is a Cheshire Cat grin.
You could just say twisted grin.
Just like a picture of it?
Now, you know the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that kind of grin on the cover.
Like, physically there? Like it's smiling at me, or just an image of
It is an image.
it? Okay.
And as you open it up, I would say Burke was able to come to basically regroup with you all. And before you're about to open, you get this magical feeling. Similar on how you found the scroll of Fireball. You get the same kind of feeling from it.
The second I get a feeling of magic, I'm putting the damn book down. I'm gonna let somebody cast detect magic on it.
I already
I
have
got
the
random books.
magic activated. So
Cool. What magic are we getting on this?
Would I be able to share it between both me and my spider? I feel like, isn't that how that spell would work?
No.
No? Alright, then I have my spider look at it.
Sure. Give me one moment.
Also, for the record, Kiwi tried to get my girlfriend to scare me, but she sucks at scaring people. Oh, she just bit me a lot.
For context, I told your girlfriend to laugh like Joker on crack to be similar to Eric's laugh.
Um,
That was
I
the.
kept-
That's what I told her to do. I didn't tell her to
Okay.
go vile on you.
So that's why she was giggling like a lunatic. Got it.
I mean, on point, at least.
You're not gonna scare me with my own dull swords. Stop.
Is this one Gumtree?
Yes. Stop messing with
Okay.
them.
Back on track with the game. You cast detect magic on it,
Mm.
and it is imbued. You can't tell what magic it is. It is similar to the fire scroll, but not 1-to-1.
Okay.
So there's some sort of spell stored in here.
That's fine. Does the book have a title or anything on it, or is it just a smile?
On the back, you can tell a little note of Eric's journal. Please return to, and then it just says a few numbers of like the room number.
Okay. I'm gonna note that down. Did we see room numbers when we were looking at the rooms previously?
Not entirely.
We'll have to double check that.
Yeah. It was everything was
However-
already blurred out. So
This is almost certainly cursed in some way, right? He wouldn't have just left it behind without a reason.
I need.
So I'm assuming that there's either an incognito hazard inside of this book, or it's just like a symbol of whatever pact he made with some sort of greater being.
Verk.
Do you guys have any sort of dispel magic effects, or are we doing this
Yes.
the old-fashioned way?
I cast fireball. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yes, Peter.
You're the what's your passive perception?
19.
Cool. Yeah, you would have noticed this. Throughout the details, you can tell there are scorch marks on this book, like someone was trying to actively destroy it.
There's scorch marks on this book.
Even better not to open it here without precautions.
Here, give it
how
to
much-
me. Give it to me. I got an idea.
Is the library spirit
Well,
still here?
tell us it.
Hold on. Is the library
Okay.
spirit still here?
Put the book on the ground, and then open it with a stick.
Okay. Before you open it with a stick, we're gonna
Is-
go with Claire's idea. What does Claire? What was your plan?
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. I'm gonna pick up the book and I'm gonna yell for the library spirit, like, yeah, excuse me.
Okay.
Would you happen to know what's inside this book?
I'm gonna ask the party. Do you guys want to open it with a stick or ask the spirit?
I mean, I'd rather stand 30 feet back and open with Mage Hand to make sure it doesn't explode first.
That's a fair point.
And then have the homunculus go read it in case it is mind whammy jammy. That way it hits the homunculus instead of hitting us.
It will just keel over and die. There's no saving against that. It will just die.
So,
Got 4 health.
what do you guys want to do? What's the
I
plan?
think giving the fractured mind spirit a possibly dangerous book is a bad idea.
What's up?
Because if it like has knowledge of these sorts of events and we show it the events that led to its own destruction, it's probably not going to be happy, right? So let's just stand away, use the mage hand to flip a few pages, go read it with the spider to make sure it doesn't explode, and figure out what's happening.
I'll do that.
You put the book away about 30 feet. And as you open the page, nothing happens for a moment. And when your homunculi walks close, something drains that homunculi's life and it falls unresponsive And then you
Behind
see
those pieces.
the
All right,
book.
well, go pick up this corpse. We can use it.
Then you see the book turn its own pages, lift itself up, and you all can hear. You can see on the page and hear it.
I'm gonna immediately throw my harpoon at it before it gets like more than a couple inches off the ground.
I'm gonna drag
As-
my homunculi
I
servant
will immediately
away
draw my
as
bow as well.
fast as
Uh,
possible. I'm
As,
gonna
as you see, as you throw it through, pinning it against that, I'll say you pin it against the tree. Another page folds, and on one side would be an eyeball, and in another, with the same grin as you saw on the outside. I see you.
I'm gonna shoot it.
You shoot it, and as you shoot it,
Do I
you
need to
can-
roll to hit, or is that just gonna hit?
I'm gonna say you just hit it, and you hold up.
Fire damage.
Did it work?
It seems like it was immune to burning.
What? No, the redstone.
happen.
What the fuck happened to
Try
it?
and blow up the library.
Oh, hold up.
All our food keeps blood.
Why is the redstone not working?
Because it's not connected all the way.
No, it is. It's just certain.
Oh. There it goes.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Oh,
That.
we're doing
So we
that.
hear that?
Yes, you hear violent blowing up noises from the throne room.
How does the roof above the library look?
Shaky at best.
Is
God,
it starting to collapse?
you can see a bit of it standing. Like the trees themselves are keeping the room up, if it likes it or not.
Cool.
And you,
Sounds secure then.
and you hear, well, little brother, you wanted to play?
No, I really didn't.
Run.
I'm
Do we
kinda
all
ran-
hear this? We're all hearing
Yes,
this, right?
you all hear this. You all
I'm
see
gonna
it.
start running. I'm gonna start running.
As you run, hold up. Certain, I set up TNT to blow up certain parts, but apparently the server being fucked over fucked with that as well. So
Damn.
give me a moment.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So the question is: do we run for the surface or do we run for the locked door?
I think we run for the locked. Well, the locked door is more than likely a portal. So
Yeah. And there's still other things I'd
Oh,
like to
the
explore here.
TNT?
I guess let's try to get a bit away and see if whatever he's doing can still follow us.
There you go.
Um,
whoa.
That does happen.
Oh,
cool.
The
chat. What is it?
What appears to happen? That section of the library just explodes randomly.
no, that section crumbles with it, like the ground crumbles around it, forcing it like to go down. The tree barely standing up, holding certain parts, but most of it is gone.
All right. Is
you
that
do not
book?
have time.
Is that book the part that's still like speaking?
Yes, the book is. I would say the book would be here, about here. Like this is where you guys would have pinned it to the tree. Look where the button is.
And you said it was scorched but not destroyed, right?
Yes, like someone was actively just trying to destroy whatever memories this had.
So
I'm gonna throw my
magic items are capable of destroying magic items. So I guess I could try the fireball scroll to blow it up. Because I'd like to kill
actually
it.
no. I have my infused dagger. Let me throw my fang dagger at it. It's like uber magic because it's made from displacer teeth.
Since it is pinned to the wall, I won't have you, roll to hit. It hits the page, and the pages themselves start to bleed. Do you look
Oh,
at that
nice.
blood?
All right, if it's being damaged, I'm gonna chuck the fireball scroll at our artificer and say, "Burn it!" and back up a bit farther.
Before you burn it, do you look at the blood?
I mean, like, am I glancing its direction or am I studying the blood? Because I'd
did
physically be glancing its direction, but I'd not be studying the blood.
I look at the blood.
Okay. Everyone that looked at that blood, you can see living memories in a way. That blood has shapes inside. As you look, they are through the perspective of what you can only assume is Eric. And as that, the last memory you see is the most grim one, where as
Bye.
bodies, corpses are surrounded from all sides, all of them having that emblem of the order. You can see his hand go out and shake something else with a annoying, hideous laugh after. And yep, the library's starting to crumble.
Alright.
We running. We running.
Yeah,
We
I
running.
mean, if he can demolish the library, he can just demolish the path in front of us. We need to destroy this book. Throw that fireball scroll at it. Level 3 magic will destroy an item if it's bleeding from a dagger. We have so far to get. If he can destroy the walls here, we're screwed anyways. We need to stop it.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna use fireball on it.
As you cast fireball on it, this tree itself is set on fire, engulfing whatever was remaining of this library. You destroy the book.
God, please don't kill my brother. Please don't kill my brother.
You
Please don't kill-
hear
Kill your brother, kill your brother.
you hear the soft cries of of the library spirit saying, "No. Why?" Fucking.
I like to speak in giant. I'd like to say I'm sorry for all the damage the
Ye-
ivories have done, and I'd like to place a book on the ground as I exit.
You see all of you as you run away from this burning library. Well, I assume you guys are getting out of there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see that spirit of the book holding the one book that Claire, placed on the ground. As that form is being burnt away, almost like a page being set on fire.
I mean, if it survived one fire, it's probably not getting that much more damaged by another, right?
I don't say a single word. I just look at my hands as we're running. I look at my hands and I see the dead homunculi.
Yeah, you can rebuild them.
As you all are running through the hallways, you notice.
I mean, I'm only going to the first entryway. Is the building still exploding?
Yes, several of the building is just crumbling. The actual temple itself blocking certain ways. The ways to the upper part of the the throne is gone. As you turn the corner here, the way out is blocked
Yep.
with rubble being crushing it down.
I
Well,
know.
guess we're turning that way.
I guess we're going
Yep.
to the portal.
I do love me some railroading. All right.
So,
Guys, we're blocked.
Well, if it weren't for railroads, trains would get where they need to go.
exactly.
Server last.
Yeah, there it
Server
is.
done.
What? No.
It's like
I'm
the
back.
D&D
We're back. We're back. We're back.
It's like the D&D gods themselves are like.
I set up some like a bunch of TNT to blow up and make it look cool. But
Oh no.
the server tick right fucked with it. So, guess we're not doing that. You all run through the hallway. As you guys get down, you enter the front of the door.
As
Yep,
we're
I'll
running
pull
up.
out the orb and try to stick it in front.
As you stick it in, it activates, and almost like the top part of the door goes up, and you can see through the doorway from like where the orb is, almost vein-like structures start to glow. Yeah, and power this thing up. Please grab your characters and jump through.
Yeah, portal time.
Oh, time. This is when it happens.
Oh.
Boy.
Portal time. Yeah.
Wait, do we have to make an athletics check to jump this 5-foot jump?
As long as your strength is above a 4, you can make a 5-foot jump.
Yeah, I know.
So first of all, this where the crying obsidian is, that's where you guys will spawn. Place your characters on however you feel like.
Can I since this is like really close to the end,
Crying obsidian. Oh.
can I rebuild
Oh.
can I rebuild my homunculus?
That's a lot of ender crystals. Do not break them, please.
It takes a long rest to reinfuse.
You don't
Graham.
you're
Hey,
not
Graham.
falling for like 8 hours. I'm sorry.
You were falling for 8 hours.
Now, as you all basically
Do we
are
take fall
forced.
damage.
No, you don't.
Faster,
Okay.
faster,
As you all
faster,
are forced to jump through, you jump through the portal, and you see yourself once again falling through the pages. You see a
Oh no.
giant? No, bigger than a giant. Some being flipping through pages with you falling through. And then, almost in an
That's
instant,
gone.
you snap. Could you stop with the bottles?
Oh, sorry.
We snap back to
Uh,
reality. Ooh,
As
there goes
as you
gravity.
slam back to wherever the hell you landed, I will let you all have a. I will let you all ask me a question about any part of this entire campaign, and you will have a completely truthful answer.
Okay, so each of us gets a question. right?
Yes. And this can be a question in game or out of game, preferably in game. But like what your
Alright.
character would ask as they would be falling. And we're
Oh,
gonna go
I
down
had a-
the
I had a
list.
good question, but
We're gonna go down the list. So we're gonna go with Claire first. If you don't have a question, we can just put you the last, and we'll come back to you. Or you could just skip it entirely. Your choice.
What does the potion of dragon's breath do?
That's your question?
I mean, could help us right now. I haven't used it.
A magic-filled flask full of chaos. Helpful, mostly.
Oh, so it's not the
Danger
standard
against.
5e item potion of fire breath?
No, that's just what it looks like. Like that's the Minecraft thing. But in reality, a potion of chaos, helpful it is. What you can find by drinking, you shall, well, hopefully miss.
Nice.
Um,
That made more questions.
I answered.
Damn you.
Johan, do you want to go next or you want to go after?
Sure.
All right.
Why? Why did he sink my home, kill my friends? Why me? Why did Eric do this to me?
The Black Stranger saw you as a friend, an enemy. He is. Well, he be. His orders was once noble descent, yet now he has descended into madness.
Descent.
These are all going to be in the
So, I mean, he's mad, but why did he choose a random ship in the middle of the ocean
Oh,
to go torment? Like, why?
the Black Stranger saw you as a friend. He hanged out around you almost constantly for the your whole life. Always just behind the corner. The shadow.
Okay. I see.
He drew you not on purpose. Grim.
Yeah.
What's your question? Or you can skip.
Did we ever see the pages?
Yes, you do see the pages. Like, well, what's your question?
I would like to ask about the pages.
Stories of thousands I drew from. Your reality is one of many.
Is it this random pillar in the nowhere, by the way? Just out of the campaign, there's just a random pillar out here.
No, that was on purpose.
That was on purpose. Oh no.
What does Hunter? What do you say?
Why did Eric team up with an orc tribe to kill my entire family?
Eric is not a good guy.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys don't know that, but that's what happened. That's why I'm doing this.
He wanted blood of all kinds. You're no special to another. Another unfortunate victim of cruel fate.
Okay, so that means now I do have to kill him? I'm sorry, Claire. That's like a vengeance thing. He can't live at this point, I'm
Yet-
sorry.
Yet Eric is no longer Eric. Gone is once
Was-
a man of kindness.
Was he Eric when he killed my entire family?
He was long gone before he could even know of your existence.
I got two
Don't
questions.
have to kill
Ha
him.
ha ha, I
We
got
can-
two questions, guys.
We don't have to kill him. We can just destroy whatever holding him hostage in his own brain.
I mean, that'd be nice, but I'm not very good at punching brains.
Yeah, I mean, arrows don't typically punch people out of your brain.
Now, hear me out. We don't punch his brain. We punch his artifacts. That are
And if it works.
who he
Last
is.
time we weren't even able to touch him.
This time, however,
Now,
we
No.
have God on our side. I
Power of God and
multiplied
anime
it.
on our side, guys.
as all of you ask and got answered these questions, you feel burn the irony. Have you tried kicking him in the nads from Spicy?
We have not
The Nards, let's go.
yet.
We can certainly attempt it.
We
Uh,
can
As you all fall through, you are answered by these questions are answered, and you feel a surge of raw energy. Whatever made you feel like you, whether that be the love you have for your friends, the hatred and revenge you crave, or whatever part of you think is your core, grows, and you all of you level up by 2 points. You're all level 7 now.
Go,
I've changed my build since then, so
Cool. And I
the
imagine,
diagram on that, so I'm just gonna add that and then.
out of curiosity,
Yeah.
do things that require a long rest to charge, do we get those as well, or?
I would say yes. You would like get back your abilities from.
Spidey.
Sorry, for gaining new
nothing.
abilities. For instance, I have the Rune Carver ability, which means I need to spend a long rest to carve runes. I don't imagine I'm carving runes as I fall, right?
No, you don't do that. But like as you're falling, I would like conceive that. Oh, when you leveled up, it was like a long rest, and you got like all your hit points back, spell slots, stuff like that.
Otherwise good. I mean, I don't think we really spent many hit points or spell slots on the adventure inn, but nice to have.
Alright. Well, I got another saving throw proficiency. Plus 5 bonus to all types of speed, and a swim and climb speed.
Before we continue, I just want to get this out of the way because I couldn't show you all this, but could everyone just come to the floating island behind the bamboo thing? Claire actually helped build most of this, and I used that to like model the rest of it.
Wait.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so this is the thumbnail over here. Please, everyone, come there and take a seat so I can take a picture of all of you.
Like a Constitution modifier.
Carrying the soul lantern around.
Well, that's not good.
What?
I'm joking.
Oh, wait, we're missing someone.
I'm trying to find where the heck you are.
Just do /T. Okay.
2.
You guys should all switch your skins to be your characters.
I don't have.
Also,
I don't have a
take
skin
off
for
the
that.
invisibility.
Then just go search on Skin Dex or whatever. It's not hard to find some of them.
Oh wait, I need to do that separately. I'll do it later.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I
Okay.
messed it up. I'm just gonna glide.
Got it. No, we're not gonna do
I accidentally
combat.
deleted my original character. One moment.
Now, we're not gonna do combat right now, but there's a little lead up. So as you all stand back up, dazed and confused on where you are, you see in the distance the diamond block, Eric's brother with the same pendant that you saw.
Eric's brother or Claire's brother?
Claire's brother. The same pendant
Eric's
that
brother
you
would be
saw.
me.
The same pendant that you saw in the library, Higgs and Metal. It's on him right now, with the crystals themselves beaming energy around him. Fucking, I'm trying to pretend the crazy laugh, but my bird is laughing and it's hard to concentrate. I'm sorry.
The bird is the crazy laugh. It sounds like bird brain.
Yeah. So yeah.
Then I believe our proficiencies are like 6 now, right?
I don't know. Who would like to be the first to stand up?
I would.
As you all, you would stand up the first. Okay.
I'd like to pretend I am, but I have a -1 to dex, so I'm not nimble on my feet.
Verk's +4.
Get 2 more.
I'd probably
We
be able
clash to
to
see who gets up faster because I also have +4.
Sure.
He
Would this be an initiative roll? Because I have +7 to those.
as you all stand, as you guys stand, you see bodies strewed about. This place was a battleground of some kind. Armor, unusable, but still around. There's maybe a shield or two with the emblem of the order.
How recent?
Too old.
Alright, taking my new spell.
And Eric looks to Claire and says, "And I thought I was cruel. I said I didn't burn that old man."
We see Sophia about. We still haven't found any leads on her.
you see behind him 2 mangled corpses. One of a woman and another of a dwarf. A very familiar dwarf.
No, it can't be.
Grimm's old character, Nuttin.
Nothing.
Mangled, almost strewn about like an art piece. A sadistic one, but nonetheless.
Permission to take the shot?
I mean,
As-
if we're an initiative, hell yeah.
I would say, Verk, since you said you were the first standing, you take the shot and it doesn't hit. Almost like where you would have nailed him directly in the head, the actual arrow is pulled by strings, the same like purple strings, and the arrow flies past him.
Do I see what it hits?
It doesn't hit anything.
Oh, it just gets sent into the void.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I see where the purple strings are coming from?
Roll me perception. Actually, everyone that wants to, you can roll perception.
13.
What? Why did you roll twice?
The first one was to see who got up first, and that was
Oh, yeah.
perception.
Okay. Grim. Yo, this ground is made out of ground.
This ground
Yeah,
is
dude.
very ground.
This wall tastes like wall.
Hey,
Yeah.
I should note, if you're ever rolling perception and you roll lower than your passive perception does come over. So you never
Yeah,
do
so-
just see the ground as a ground.
Oh, okay.
yes, I do have 19 then.
Oh, I have 9.
Sorry, man.
So everyone that rolls above 16, you can
Or has a
tell
passive higher than that. That's good.
you can tell the strings are coming from the giant floating crystals themselves.
Mm.
And you could hear Crolera's
Really
brother
quick.
saying,
Okay.
better try next time.
Can we roll initiative now?
No, we will not. We will end it off here. Because
Alright.
if we
Yeah.
start combat,
It's getting late.
You're cold
Yeah.
anyway.
we
Yeah.
will continue.
Alright.
My feet are cold anyway. I need it.
See
I need
you
to, like,
guys
yeah.
next week. Next
Yeah.
week. Same time.
See you guys next century. Because
Same-
that's what it feels like.
Same bat
Same.
time, same bat place next week. Goodbye.
Are we meeting at
Time to
6
never
or
get out of
7?
the end.
Okay, guys.
I think
Uh,
the 7 was
I-
just like some people were running late. So it should
We
be 6,
are
right?
no. We're gonna do next game 7:30. Cause wait
Okay.
a minute, Claire, can you make it at 6 or 7 or? Cause it depends.
I mean, so here's the deal, right? My work, it basically, the contract says that I'm required for 10s, but they asked for 12s. I could get out early at like the 10-hour mark because that's what's required of me, not asked of me. So,
I'm just
Do
asking
you?
you if you can do it. If it's a no, it's perfectly fine. We'll just make it 7:30.
I can try. Oh, that's my best I can give you is
Okay.
I can try to
That-
make it by 6.
Then for now we're gonna say 7:30, and if anything changes, I'm gonna make sure to update everyone.
All
right.
Thank
See
you,
ya.
Kiwi, for hosting.
Yes, thank you.
I shall be
Alright, see
taking
everyone
my
next
leave.
week.
Yep.
Can we post about
Have a
on
good
Thursday?
night, everyone.
Alright,
And
And
see
sorry
everyone.
for causing the problem.
no worries, we got
Actually,
server
Kiwi,
backup,
can I
so-
stay